Hello everyone, and welcome to my 200th movie review on YouTube for the year of 2014, and the year is not even over yet. Thank you so much for watching, whether you're a subscriber or not, whether this is the first or last time, or you've seen multiple videos. I really appreciate it. It's been awesome to see so many movies in the theater. Again, the year is not even over yet, and I'm excited to see more movies in 2014. So for my 200 movie review, I was hoping that I picked something worth talking about, worth sharing, and worth recommending to you. The film is called Whiplash, and it was a indie darling in 2014, January of 2014, at the Sundance Film Festival, where I believe it premiered, and I think it won multiple awards there. It's getting critical acclaim. It's friends have seen it, and they've really enjoyed it, so I was hoping that I would enjoy it as well. The film stars Miles Teller, J.K. Simmons, and Paul Reiser. Now, Miles Teller plays a young kid, I believe, is starting his college experience at a musical school. He's really passionate about jazz. He's passionate about music in general, but he's passionate about jazz and playing the drums. And we get to see images of him as a kid playing the drums, so it looks like he's been passionate for a very long time. His father is played by Paul Reiser, who supports him. He has never really known his mother. His mother left him as a kid, but he's really looks up to this teacher slash band leader who is played by J.K. Simmons, who probably is more passionate about jazz and music and getting it right than Miles Teller. But Miles Teller's character will do anything possible to become the best drummer ever, and that's where he's going for in this movie. So do you care about the characters? Do you want them to succeed? Do they have chemistry? That's what I was hoping for when I was watching this movie. The trailers to this film looked incredible. It kept you really engaging. You had an idea what the movie is about, but at the same time as you didn't know where this was going. Was this a character study? Is this a thriller? Is something terrible going to happen to these characters? Are they going to get along eventually, or are they not? That's all the questions that were going on in my mind as I was watching this movie. Now, I was going back and forth my feelings for this film were going back and forth of how I was feeling about it. At times, it was like, this is a pretty amazing film. And then at other times, it was hard to really like these two characters because they're extremely talented and extremely flawed. And the great thing about this film, it seems like Miles Teller really studied the drums. Maybe he is a drummer, because I'm convinced that either he studied drums before this movie or he's been studying drums his entire life. It just looks so seamless. It didn't look like they got a body double when he's playing the drums. It looks like Miles Teller is playing the drums, and it looks like J.K. Simmons understands music. His character understands music, so either they've understand music their entire life, or they've convinced me that they really studied hard before film production began with this movie. Now, this is not a first-time filmmaker. He's done some other movies and some shorts, but this is the first time I've ever seen this filmmaker, and I'm really curious to see where this filmmaker goes and what he's done in his past. It seems like he really understands music. I don't know if he's done other movies about music or he's going to do more movies about music, but with this film, he shows me as an audience member that he understands music, what goes into it, the talent, the struggle, the passion, the intensity that goes into playing this music and getting it right. You really feel for these characters. These are troubled souls, and they really want to get across what they're trying to do, and it's really frustrating and crazy and pathetic at the same time. You look up to these characters because they have so much passion for what they are doing that they will do anything. And the chemistry between J.K. and Miles is some of the best you're ever going to see this year. It's intense. You feel sad for the characters. I was disturbed at times because, like, I don't know what I would do in that situation. Would I just break down? Would I cry? Would I just want to kill somebody? Would I want to... all that pressure. Would I want to just do something really terrible? And I was just really curious where this movie was going. I don't want to kind of explain anything too much where I might spoil things. So I'm going to calm down and just breathe a little bit. But again, I was feeling kind of weird. Like, is this a great movie or is this one of the best films? I was going back and forth. I like some of the dynamic between Miles and Paul, Paul Reiser, who plays his father. They had some really nice scenes in the movie. But every time J.K. and Miles are in the same room, that's when fireworks are all on display. The dialogue between them is intense. It comes off real and honest and scary at the same time. But it wasn't until the very end of the movie where I felt like my feelings for the film were secure, were confident, because I was feeling a little less confident while watching the movie. I didn't know what to make of it. I didn't know if I really liked these characters, understood their pain. But it wasn't until the final scene, and I don't want to say anything, but I felt like, yes, not only is this an amazing film, but this might be one of the best endings in film history that I have ever seen, in my humble opinion. Some might disagree, and I'm perfectly okay with that. But the last 10 minutes of this movie, my mouth was open. The music, the confirmations, the explorations of all these characters, and what you find out at the very end is just mind-blowing and made me just totally understand these characters. I sympathized with them. They weren't as pathetic as I thought they were, but at the same time, I don't know where I'm going with that. I totally lost my train of thought. I love the film. It's a great film. I understand all the critical acclaim it's got. I understand all the awards it's received. I expect, if it's not nominated for the big awards at the Oscars, I think it really deserves for the acting, because I think the acting really carries this movie for a while, for the entire film, and helped me to care about the characters even though I didn't know what to make of the movie. It was the acting that really sold this film and got me really involved in the story. And then when the ending happened, I was like, yes, thank you movie gods. This is an amazing film. Again, where I'm going at, I want to just say that I believe Miles Teller and J.K. Simmons deserve Oscar nominations for Best Acting, Best Supporting Acting. I don't know where they're going to go. They're both great in the film, and I hope they get recognized at the end of the year. They're definitely a major reason to see this film, but there is countless reasons why I recommend this movie that you must search and see this film. It is one of the best films of the year. It is one of the most unique and interesting films that examines music like I haven't seen in a while. What really goes in to the people that really understand music more than me. How I play music, I hit the play button on the CD player. That's how I play music. I tried music when I was a kid, piano and the trombone. It never really worked for me. Maybe one day I'll get back at it. I'd really like to learn the piano one day. But it just had me with, I had so much more respect. Watching this film, I had so much more respect for the true artist that can play instruments. I have respect for you, man. Or woman, of course, who can play the music. There's not a lot of women in this film. That's too bad. There is one woman in this film. She was really nice. But anyways, movie was great. Music was great. I would definitely get the soundtrack if there was a soundtrack, even though I'm not really crazy about jazz music. But you really felt the passion, and it was really awesome to see this movie. And I just was like, wow, Miles and J.K., you astonished me in this film. Congratulations on all the recognition you've already gotten for this film. It's definitely well-deserved. I highly recommend this film. It is one of the best films of the year. If you can find it, search it out, see it. It is not only an indie darling, but it is a global sensation. There you go. Maybe that's hyping up too much. But a great film. Amazing film. Worth seeing. Check it out. I highly recommend it. Go see Whiplash. Sorry this review was so long, but it's been so much fun to see 200 movies in the movie reviews of the year. I'm so glad this was my 200th movie, and I'm looking forward to seeing what's coming out in November and December. Again, I give Whiplash a solid 4 stars out of 4. Check it out, watch it, and hopefully you feel the same way. If you didn't, please come back and comment below. Let me know what you thought of Whiplash. I'd really like to find out. Thank you so much for watching. Again, thank you for watching this review. I know it was long. I really appreciate it. I had a lot to say about Whiplash. It was a great film. I'm MovieManCHAD. This is 200 movie reviews, and I'm so excited. I'm repeating myself. Shut up, Chad, and just close out. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Twitter and I'm on Facebook. And please go to WeLiveFilm.com and subscribe right here on YouTube to We Live Film. Also go to Long Beach Acting and Film Association right here on Facebook and Twitter. Please also go to MoviePilot.com. And if you enjoyed this movie review, please click right here. Subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. If you have a passion, share it. It's so much fun to just get out there and share your passion, whether you like movies or not. If you're sharing something, get out there on YouTube. It's cathartic, it's fun, it helps me not to go completely insane, and I enjoy your viewership. Again, I love you guys, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, whether you watched one video or everything I've done. Thank you again. Bye-bye. I'm tired. Peace. Peace be with you. Bye.